So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Hello all my service mates and ladies out there, how's it going? It's Brad Whelan, also known as Jimmy J57, and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Pimp My Ride. And today we're going to be customizing the Overflod Autarch, and this is a pretty damn nice car. You guys may have seen me customize it in one of my live streams. I did customize it on stream, and it is a very nice car. I do really like this one. But it has lots of customizations, which is really awesome. Lots of different customizations for different bumpers, different spoilers, different hoods. Like, there's just a ton of customizations on this car. I think they did a really good job with this supercar, and all in all, it is a very nice car. So let's get going through it. We got lots of options for bumpers here, so it's going to take us a little while to get through this car, and let's see what we got. So we got the stock with canards. We got the primary stock bumper, again with canards. We can get it with secondary stock, the GT bumper, which actually looks pretty cool, and then we can get that with canards as well. We can make it primary color or secondary color, and then again with canards and back up to the top. Now I'm thinking I do like this GT bumper, but I'm not sure what I want to do on the car. Maybe I'll go primary GT, no canards. I don't really like them that much, so I will definitely just throw the primary on there. As for rear diffuser, we got two options. We got the primary carbon diffuser or the secondary carbon diffuser. I do like the primary. Lots of color accents on the car. That's how I roll. I like my my primary color being seen all over my car. Engine upgrade is already maxed. We'll go into the exhaust now. This already is gonna have to change. This is already bugging me. It's not symmetrical, so this is gonna have to change right away. We got the dual exhaust, which is already 1,000 times better. Titanium dual, carbon dual, or the dual aluminum. The dual aluminum there. I don't know. Dual aluminum looks fine to me. Very shiny. It's symmetrical, so that's all that matters to me. As for fenders, we got lots of options. So in the front, we can go with these front canards, and then the rear fenders have all sorts of rear upgrades we can go with on the back here. Now, what do they look like before? So this is before, and then this is after. Oh, it's so hard. It keeps snapping my camera around. You can't. All you can really do is color them, it looks like, and then you can get some vented ones. I might go with just the stock rear fenders, but I do kind of like those. I'll try out these front canards on the arches. Are kind of interesting. I don't think there's any other car in the game that has something similar to that, so I'll try it out. As for the hood, we got the secondary hood carbon, and then the crescent hood in secondary and carbon, the aggressor hood in secondary and carbon, and that is all the hoods. I kind of like that aggressor hood. I kind of like that, yeah. A little bit of contouring to the hood there, that looks nice. I'm going to do that in the primary color. As for lights, I'll definitely put xenon lights on there, and I'm going to throw a neon kit on. Maybe just keep it white. If I do want to change it, I'll come back later when I pick a color. Plate is fine. What else we got? We got skirts. We got the primary skirt, secondary skirt, primary carbon skirt, or the secondary carbon skirt. Now, I do really like that primary carbon skirt. I don't know, the primary skirt itself also does look pretty nice. That's so hard, and even the secondary skirt would be nice if I chose a color that goes well with it. I'll try the primary carbon skirt for now. If I need to come change that, obviously have the option. As for spoilers, we got lots of spoiler options here. So we got the primary, secondary, and carbon of the stock spoiler, again of the raised spoiler, which for this car, this kind of spoiler, how they, it attaches to the back frame of the car there, and kind of goes all the way up to the hood, or not the hood, the roof of the car. I think that actually looks really cool. So we got that raised spoiler. We got the sport spoiler here, which has the inverted mounting on it. We have the aggressor spoiler. So to go with our aggressor hood, we might have to go with this aggressor spoiler, and that again we can get in primary and secondary. And then there's this race spoiler, which has a lot of coloring to it. Actually, it gets all the way around the spoiler. There is colored in our primary or secondary color, and then we have another inverted GT spoiler here, as well as even more a high spoiler, and that is all of them. So I'm thinking it's between the race spoiler and the aggressor spoiler. I kind of do like the aggressor though. It's kind of cool with just the colors on the little ends there. I think I might go with the primary aggressor. That looks pretty cool to me. Suspension, transmission, turbo tuning are already done. Obviously, if I'm taking this car racing, those are the first things I'm going to do. Now we'll go up to the color. So the red on the car is actually what I customized it with in the live stream, and I did leave it on here so you guys could see it as a kind of option for this car. I believe it's a Formula Red with a Formula Red pearlescent. Very simple, but it's actually a very nice color for this car. I will definitely respray it again for you guys now. We're going to change it up, but I just wanted to show that off as an option for this car because I actually think that's a really cool color. Now, I was thinking for a re-customization of this car, I'm thinking something more along the lines of a metals look, like this. Like, not colored, but kind of the silver here. Maybe with it already has an ice white pearlescent. Maybe should we go brighter to the bluish silver? That looks pretty cool. And then again, the pearlescent's already ice white on that, so that's pretty good. As for the secondary color, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. So the secondary color is actually the roof and the wheels, which is actually pretty cool. So the rims of the wheels, and then if I were to choose all those secondary, you know, bumpers and skirts and that kind of stuff, we would also have secondary accents there. Now this actually makes it harder because I don't even know what I want to do for the secondary color. Do I want to make it, oh yes I do. Yes I do. Can I make it a red? Oh, that's hard because I almost want a red on the rims, and I want to keep these stock rims because those actually look sick. I want to keep a red on the rims, but I don't want the red on the roof. I wish this red part in the back for the roof was actually like a carbon, like it stayed black. Because I really do like these red rims with that bluish silver. That actually looks really nice. Let's keep going through then. I'll see if there's anything else for me in here. Maybe some sort of blue, just like a standard blue. Looks kind of cool. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. I wish I could just go with the red rims, because I really like the stock rims on this car. They're very nice. Anything else? A purple's a little bright for this car. Any of the whites I could definitely do. It's a little bit of a change of color. You know what? Maybe I'll go with one of the other grays. Something like a dark steel on there. If we're going for kind of a metallic build, or the black steel looks kind of cool. I'll try the black steel. I think that looks really nice. As for crew emblems already on there, looks good. For the wheels, maybe I'll change them and see if I can get a cool wheel color going there. So something like, I would want something like the GT Chromes, and then I would change the color on there to a red. And that would be the kind of look I was going for. I want the wheels to be black though. See, that's my dilemma right now, is I really like those black wheels that were on there. Let's see if any of the carbon wheels look decent with this kind of idea I'm going for. Sorry, I'm flipping around all over the place in the menu here. So let's see, some of these carbon wheels, if I did like that, or some of these solars, I'd still get that red. I would still get that red, and then I still get my cool metallic build on the car. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try the red wheels. All right. As for that, we got wheel coloring's all done. Tire design we'll throw on there, and our tire smoke will just be black for this car. Windows, I'll just put a nice light smoke on there, and I think we are all done. I don't want to change the neon. Everything else looks pretty good. I'm like second guessing these wheels now. I'm second guessing the wheels. You know what? Just as I was about to end it, I think I'm going to go back to the stock wheels. I really like the stock wheels. It's not worth changing them up because they are very nice stock wheels, and I will take this beauty outside. It is nighttime now, but good thing my car is somewhat bright. We can check it out at night. So lots of customizations on that car. Very cool car. I'll pull it out over here into the lights, and you guys can check it out. So yeah, look at this beauty. It is a really nice car, and I do like both the red build I had in here before and this more metallic build with the bluish silver. I think that actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, and I think the dark steel or black steel I believe I chose actually looks pretty good as that secondary color. And I do really like those stock wheels. They definitely had to stay. A very simplistic build, but I think a really nice one actually. I think a really nice one. Definitely something you wouldn't see stock, and I do really like all this spoiler and those kind of mods we did on it. So that concludes this episode of GTA 5 Pimp My Ride on the Overflod Autarch. Very nice car, very fast car. A little drifty sometimes, but all in all a pretty decent car they added into the game. It is very expensive, unfortunately, as are all the very good supercars, but if it's something you want, better get saving for it, because it is a pretty damn nice car. So I thank you guys so much for watching this episode of GTA 5 Pimp My Ride, and as always, have a good day.